Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Krista from Colorado Custom Lures. I'm working on a transparent holographic jerkbait right now, and I'm down to the stencil part. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do it. So I put on some blue and orange colors as my base, and then I threw on some netting for a kind of it gives it a scale look to the pattern and just softens it up a bit. This is all with transparent so that we don't destroy the holographic pattern. And I'm using a comb for my stencil pattern this time. So this is a transparent black Createx paint. So I'll go over this and dry it a few times to get a really good clear stencil pattern on it, and I do use some helping hands to kind of hold everything in place for me so that I don't screw up, which does happen. And then after I'm done with this, which I'll probably just do one more run over this with the black pattern, I'll dry this real quick. Just a quick shot with the dryer, and then I'm gonna take a look at this. So I have my black stripe pattern, but it's not looking as dark as I want it to, so I'm probably gonna go over it again. Not sure why that's happening, but I'm gonna prop it up here and give it another spray or two with the black before moving on. Okay. So it's important that you get this aimed correctly so you get a good solid spray. There we go. That's much better. Just a coat too short on that one. So get that little shot with the dryer. Then I'm going to pull it off of the stand and do a couple coats of the transparent black on the top, drying in between. You don't have to dry them. You can hang them to dry if you're doing multiple baits. But these I prefer to do one at a time and then just dry them in between and then remove the masking to make sure that the pattern looks good before I move on to the next one. So I'll show you this when it's done. If you hang with me for a minute. Give it one more shot on the top of black, and then I'll pull off the masking. Okay, make sure that's good and dry before we pull off the netting. Okay, and then you can see you have your holographic bait. It looks a little different in person. It depends on how the light hits it, but you can see the holographic pattern underneath, right? And then you have the detail on the bait itself with a black streak on top. And then I did the bottom in, this is a Createx pearlescent tangerine color. And then I'm just going to darken up the face on this a little bit. And the nose. And then when it's all done, I have more than one of these, so when it's all done, then I'll add the eyes. And the eyes I just buy. They are hand-poured epoxy eyes. So they have a curve to them that looks kind of like the natural curve of an eye. And they just come in sheets. They're little stickers. And they come in all different colors. So I just find one that I think looks good with the bait. Hopefully you think it looks good too. And we go with that. So this isn't quite dry, but you can see how I just darkened up the face just a little bit there. Just to give it, I don't know, a little more interesting, aggressive look. And then I'll put hooks on them, and then I do clear everything with a 2-part epoxy. This is a food grade epoxy. There's no no VOCs, no fumes. So I can do it in my basement, which is where I do my work in my studio. So I hope you tune in again and check us out at coloradocustomlures.com. You can also contact me at coloradolures@gmail.com with any questions you might have. Have a great day and subscribe to our channel.